2, 3, 4, 5, 6 victories in Formula One for Max Verstappen, and this, number 6, was very much the best. Verstappen wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
And that, my friend, is 2 in 2. Absolute class of the field. Awesome.
Yeah, it's gone! Yes!
Congratulations. Enjoy.
Wow, mate. Oh, would have done that after that one. Great job, boys. We're definitely catching them. Good job. Great job all weekend.
Max, you drove a mighty race. You are the man. I mean, what a race. We're so proud of you.
He's never ever stood on the top step of the podium here at the Red Bull Ring, and for that matter, neither of his team. Max Verstappen wins the Austrian Grand Prix.
Yes! Oh, this feels good. Oh, yes!
Well done, Max. You've won the Austrian Grand Prix. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh, this is amazing. From the Voltus fans and at the Red Bull Ring with the Red Bull. Amazing.
I look forward. Look forward.
Go to the finish line, keep pushing. Go to the line, keep pushing. Go to the line.
I want to talk to you.
Actually, I made a mistake. Kamui is 4. Kamui is P4.
4?
Yeah.
Position 4. Why?
So I got you as well, Checo. Okay. You got it back now.
Here comes a slow corner, heavy braking zone. Rosberg trying to go around the outside on Kimi Räikkönen. Will he get some better traction? Now going into turn 2, he's touched Kimi Räikkönen. They managed to keep going. Rosberg trying to barge his way through on the inside, gets a round of applause in the Mercedes garage, probably gets a load of shaking fists in the Ferrari garage for that one. Barged into the side of the Ferrari driver, and Nico Rosberg moves past Kimi, but was this a fair move?
Brave move and bold, very, very bold indeed, and pretty unfair actually in many ways. Kimi would never have expected him to come from so far back.
Fisichella has the slightly lighter car. Look at him rubbing against the ground with the lower car. Oh, Raikkonen so nearly, and then it's really is game over from there.
Thank you. Into first place, and catch me if you can, but Fisichella having a bit of a look back, but no, Raikkonen will have none of that. Through he goes. And this is why Giancarlo Fisichella isn't leading anymore.
Supremely brave there by Raikkonen on cold tyres in the dirty air. Just staying on the throttle pedal, then had to get out of it before he hit the AstroTurf, and had so much more momentum. And then Fisichella picks up his slipstream, but he covers that off nicely and fairly, you have to say. Hakkinen has got a lot of work to do with the Ferrari climbing all over his rear wing as they head into the pit straight. Hakkinen slow away. Hakkinen very slow away. And what's happening? They're waiting for a green flag, I think. They're hovering. And Irvine takes the lead. No, Hakkinen's got a problem.
Hakkinen's got a problem. Look, so what amazing. He must have overheated, because up into second place goes Ralf Schumacher. Ralf Schumacher in the Williams is second. Hightower Frentzen is in third place. Ferrari leads, and Trulli is in fourth place. And Fisichella's
Here's Frentzen. Look, Frentzen taking second. And Owen touched again. That's the front wing gone from the Benetton, and Della Rosa running wide.
Stroll's first podium, so he certainly deserves one. Is he old enough to drink?
You can't refuse a drink from the winner.
That's it. Oh my God. I'm too young for this.
The checkered flag is there. He wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Behind him, Lance Stroll. Has he been overtaken by Valtteri Bottas? Just on the line, Bottas gets second. A podium for Lance Stroll, but Bottas, who was a lap down and plumb last after the opening exchanges, has come back to take second place.
That was a close one, buddy. Well done. That was good. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Deserve it.
Well done. Good job, buddy. Good job. Thank you.
Get my gloves and steering wheel. Gloves! Mark, gloves! Steering wheel. Gloves and steering wheel here. Hey! Hey! Steering wheel. Somebody tell him to give it to me.
Oh, he went into him. He might have lost a bit of front wing there, Sebastian Vettel. And he's saying to Hamilton, what did you do?
I think they touch again.
Yeah, they do. Well,
Do they ever?
He drives into him.
Yeah.
He brake tested me.
Vettel literally just came alongside me and turned in and hit me.
Driver conduct of a four-time world champion today was not right, not correct.
I have no problem with him. I think what he did, his action on the track was not okay. And I think that's what I told him also.
I look forward, I look forward. No, look forward. Look forward, look forward.
Go to the finish line, keep pushing. Go to the line, keep pushing. Go to the line.
I want to talk to you.
Actually, I made a mistake. Kamui is 4. Kamui is P4.
4?
Yeah.
Position 4. Why?
So I got you as well, Checo. Okay, you got it back now.
As he comes round the final corner, Delatraz is going to get close. It's side by side over the line, but it's Hubert who takes the victory by less than 1/10 of a second. Brilliant. From Louis Delatraz. A drag race to the line, but it's Hubert who comes out on top to take his first victory in Formula 2.
Okay, that was exciting. Well, it was really exciting. Not a bad place for your first win, man. Not a bad place. Well done.
Let's see it again. Not a lot. Half a car at the end of 30 laps.
Did a brilliant race, actually, Hubert. Very pleased for him, but I'm also very happy for Delatraz as well. Great race, kept that pressure on.
Surely there's going to be one move there where he just absolutely
he's going for it. He's going for it. Risks it into Mirabeau. Side by side, down the hill they go. You can't go the long way round there. He's just having to wait for the opportunity. That's nicely done by Pourchaire. It was slow off the corner. No momentum allowed now. Is this where the big risk is going to be taken? Fittipaldi all over the back of Jack Aitken as well in the battle for 4th place, but we're focusing on the battle for 2nd. Here we go. Down the hill. Will the Prema send it? Tried to. Oh, he spun! He spun round! He spun himself off the podium!
Surely there's going to be one move there where he just absolutely
he's going for it. He's going for it. Risks it into Mirabeau. Side by side, down the hill they go. You can't go the long way round there. He's just having to wait for the opportunity. That's nicely done by Pourchaire. It was slow off the corner. No momentum allowed now. Is this where the big risk is going to be taken? Fittipaldi all over the back of Jack Aitken as well in the battle for 4th place, but we're focusing on the battle for 2nd. Here we go. Down the hill. Will the Prema send it? Tried to. Oh, he spun! He spun round! He spun himself off the podium! Correa gets a 2nd one, and your heart sinks for him. There's so much grit and determination. He'll come across the line, but when the penalty is applied, unless we've missed one from Leclerc, it's going to be Leclerc who takes the win. And it is Arthur Leclerc who takes the win at his home track to win for the 3rd time this year. Here we go. It's Juan Manuel Correa on the left from pole position. Caolan Williams on the right, and Arthur Leclerc immediately putting pressure on them. It's Caolan Williams into the lead momentarily. Now, wait for it. Do they all get through? They do all get through. So Juan Manuel Correa has held the lead. Down the hill. Will the Prema send it? Tried to. Oh, he spun! He spun round! He spun himself off the podium! The rear wheel tags the inside barrier, and Jack Aitken goes back onto the podium. And Louis Delétraz has 1 corner to go. And he was 2nd last year, but virtually this year, it's going to be 1st place on the streets of Monte Carlo. I think it'll be incredibly close, about 19 seconds. I expect Delétraz will go through. He will go through into the lead.
That's good for us. That's good for everyone watching, because if Zendelli had come out ahead, then he will strike clear. But 2 seconds the gap, I reckon that will come down by the end of this lap, to be honest. Into the braking zone. This is exactly what Jack Aitken did, and Arthur Leclerc could have a very good opportunity into turn 1, but Jack's got the inside line.
He doesn't want to go the long way round, does he? And he knew that he was in the wrong part there. It's going to cost him a position in the wrong part of the racetrack. Had to use the momentum, and he overtake at the hairpin on board with the Prema.
Delétraz on the outside.
Oh, is Delétraz going to be able to sneak through? He is. He's got the inside line. Can he make the move into Portier? Would be a bold move for 2nd place, and how about that? 5 red lights in Monte Carlo. They go out, and we're underway with Larim Zendelli leading Jack Aitken off the line. Good getaway for Arthur Leclerc. Will have an opportunity to move up. Is he going to send it to the inside? Will they all get through turn number 1? Arthur, no, they will just about. No, spoke too soon. Absolute chaos at the back.
Good afternoon to you. I'm so happy to be here. He knows that he's struggling with the turn temper. He tried this. Oh!
Nearly tried in turn 3.
He's in! He's in! Come on, believe in yourself. Yes, Rasmussen, he did it. Look at it. It was completely on the right. That come. He cut on the inside. He breaks so deep.
Does he try the same move? He does. Lee sees it coming, and the two have a little bit of a nudge.
Another one. Another one. Went up from 2, you're right, that was just perfect.
Rasmussen was mostly in front.
Matsushita is just stronger than him at the moment. He's taking the DRS, he's going to have the DRS also in the 2nd main straight. It will be interesting to check it out if De Vries can battle it.
He's going forward and taking the lead. Nobuharu Matsushita takes the lead from Nick De Vries. Here's Nick De Vries, who can see the checkered flag, and he controlled the race brilliantly to take his 1st Formula 2 win.
Good job, mate. Really good job. Oh, thank you, guys. Wow. Hard work, always stay long, guys. Thank you.
Here is the winner. 1st win of the year, 5th in Formula 2, and can this be the beginning of a championship charge? Now, if you're wondering how to do a Davide Valsecchi impression at home, you need a few basic things. You need a bit of clapping off mic, and then whenever Matt starts talking, you need to go, yeah! And then just pure enthusiasm. He is the best commentator in the world. He brings all that enthusiasm you feel as a kid to the commentary box, and I've known him to be asked by a producer to be heading out the door once before, Matt, and he's still shouting, yes! In the background. He is a marvel. But Guan Yu Zhou, with 1 corner to go, he's won a virtual Grand Prix this year, and he comes across the line to win virtually in Formula 2. What a superb performance for him across those 19 laps. Ollie Rowland's going to go over the line, but when you slap him with that 3-second penalty, Larim Zendelli will take a very, very strong 2nd place. So Dragovic in 6th. As we go back, oh, that would be risky. Huge risk now in the battle for the lead, and he's caught out. Leclerc unaware. Guan Yu Zhou takes the lead, and that is really nicely done from the Chinese driver. Did not want to wait for a traditional overtaking opportunity, and he's gone deep, so we're about to go side by side. Oh, very nearly spinning there in the Prema as they go into turn number 9. Zhou looked like he got the job done, but back into the lead goes Leclerc. They're battling corner after corner, and they're going down to turn number 10. Inside line for the Monegasque driver. keeps the race lead at the moment, but this is getting very, very touchy. Oh, and Zhou spun him round. Guan Yu Zhou spins round after Leclerc to take the lead. On to lap 2, Leclerc ahead of Nato, and then it's Zhou. Zhou desperately trying to reclaim the second position that he had on the grid, and if he gets his braking right, surely the position is here, but it's not really a heavy braking zone. That's a great move, all things considered, to move up to second place.